Hey guys, so it is Melina. So I wanted to do a little, talk video. I'm not going to be singing in this one, but I want to talk about something kind of serious and something that kind of hits home to me, and that is teasing and bullying. Now, um, I myself being, an overweight child, I was teased all through high school, and all through elementary school, and all through middle school. And I know how it affects people firsthand. And I just kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. Uh, so when I was in middle school, in first grade, or not middle school, what am I talking about? Elementary school. In the first grade, I had a teacher who, she was a good teacher. I liked her, but she wasn't very discreet about things, and uh, you know, in at one point in my schooling, one day in my class, my allergies were acting up, and I had a booger coming out of my nose, and she decided to yell in front of the whole classroom or across the room. Melina, don't you feel that booger coming out of your nose? You should go to the bathroom and wipe it. Instead of coming up to my desk discreetly and telling me about it. I think from there, my, you know, my friendships and my relationships with my schoolmates kind of went downhill. Uh, so from first grade until the fifth grade, it wasn't that bad. I got teased mainly for my allergies. Uh, Fifth grade is when I started getting uh, teased for my weight. At that time in my life, my father, who is now deceased, um, was in and out of the hospital. Not in and out of the hospital at this point, but he was uh, looking to get a double heart and lung transplant. And most people who get those surgeries don't necessarily survive them. So there was a lot going on at that point in my life that uh, I couldn't control, and the way I would suppress that would be turning to food and eating my feelings away. Now, the problem with doing that is, every time I would eat, I would get fulfilled and I would get the feeling suppressed, but then the fulfillment would go away, so I'd have to eat again, and that contributed to uh, my gaining weight, is because I was constantly eating in order to suppress the feelings that I was having. Um, then fifth grade, all through the rest of middle school, or all through the rest of elementary school, middle school, and partly some of high school, that was the main reason why I got teased, was my weight. Uh, so, you know, going through that took a lot out of me. There are days where I would come home crying, or there are days when, I would just didn't want to be on this earth. And at that point in my life, I had felt so low that I had contemplated suicide. And, uh, you know, thinking back on it now, I don't really like that I had gone that far. Um, you know, Being that low really kind of annoys me now, to the fact that where I would not just hurt myself, but hurt the people around me. Uh, So, you know, I mean, now I don't feel that way because, I've kind of been able to come to terms with who I am and be able to see it in a different light and see it for, not such a burden anymore, uh, which is awesome. But anyways, the point that I'm making in this video is that I just wanted to uh, tell all the people who are being bullied, all the people who, feel like they have no place to go, uh, that there is somewhere, you know. And I know it sounds cliche, but it does get better. Once all the people who are bullied you have, left your life, who else is going to be left is just your friends and the people who actually care about you. And it sucks that you have to go through, the years that you are being bullied, to get to a point where you can find people who you can actually have a conversation with and can actually, find people who enjoy your company. And if we could just jump that whole span of our lives, I mean, I wish it was possible, but it's not. So the advice I have to you, um, and it's going to be some tough advice, I know, but um, if you're being bullied and um, and someone's picking on you, number one, go tell a teacher. You know, I know that people are afraid to get uh, hurt because of them telling, but would you rather something else happen? I would honestly go tell a teacher, and I didn't do that when I was younger. And I wish I had, because there are measurements that the school can take. Uh, there are measurements that protect you from being bullied. Because being bullied is a form of harassment, which is against the law. Also, if you're being bullied, I would encourage you to find somebody who you can talk to. Let it be a parent, a friend, a teacher, maybe even like someone else, like a doctor or a therapist. Find someone you can talk to, because it is not healthy keeping all those feelings locked up inside you. Uh, and I had locked it all up, put it away, put it, under stairs that were in my brain, and now I'm paying for it. Also, you need to, if you are getting bullied, just kind of remember who you are. You are not any of those things that the people are calling you. You know who you are, and you know what's true. So just put them in the back of your mind. Many times when a person is bullied, the bully is trying to compensate for either feeling inadequate, or maybe they got bullied at some point and um, need to put the pain on somebody else. And I'm sorry for that. That's unfortunate. If there are any bullies watching this, I urge you to think about what you're doing and kind of reflect. If you were bullied and you understand how that makes you feel, why would you decide to go and make somebody else feel that way? You know, Maybe think about that a little bit. Kind of reflect on what you're actually doing by bullying these people. I know it may seem funny to you, and I know it may seem all like a joke, but the people you are bullying, it's not a joke and it's not funny. They have real problems that you may not be aware of. So before you go and judge someone and tease them, maybe you should talk with them, get to know them, see what their life is like. Because in the end, it may be worse than yours. I hope that this video has been helpful to some of you, and I hope that you will take the initiative, whether you are being bullied or are a bully, to go get help. Please. Because you do matter, and I care. So, if anyone ever needs to talk, I'm always available. Go ahead and message me on YouTube, or you can always anonymously message me on Tumblr, which I'll put down there, down in the description box. It's just cupcakemadness637.tumblr.com. If you want to have some advice, go ahead and post there, and I will try to get to your messages as soon as possible. I hope you guys are doing well, and until I make another video, I will see you later, and you are awesome. Don't forget that. Alright guys, until next time.